เคต้องเป็น this โอเคเช็คก่อนว่าโอเคพี่สุภาพรสวัสดีครับพี่สุภาพรได้ยินเสียงผมชัดไหมครับได้ยินเสียงผมชัดเจนไหมครับเดี๋ยวผมเช็คไมโครโฟนน่าจะใช้ได้นะครับเอาล่ะคุณผู้ชมครับที่ติดตามเพจ BizKlass by เล็กมนชัยนะครับพี่สุภาพรบอกได้ยินชัดเจนนะครับตอนนี้เดี๋ยวเราจะพูดคุยกับ Chevy Beh นะครับที่เขาเป็นนักธุรกิจชาวมาเลเซียแล้วก็เขาทำตัวแพลตฟอร์มที่ชื่อว่า BookDoc นะครับเป็นแพลตฟอร์มด้าน Health Tech ที่มาไปใน5ประเทศในภูมิภาคนี้แล้วก็กำลังมาแรงทีเดียววิธีคิดแบบนักธุรกิจชาวมาเลเซียเขาคิดยังไงแล้วก็ทำไม Health Tech ถึงมีบทบาทสำคัญในยุคนี้นะครับให้ BizKlasser ที่ดูอยู่ในตอนนี้ช่วยกันแชร์ลิงก์นี้แล้วก็ชวนคนเข้ามาดูด้วยนะครับเดี๋ยวผมโอเค Chevy Beh อยู่กับเราแล้วนะครับโอเค welcome Chevy good afternoon Chevy
Hey good afternoon
how are you
good thanks how are you doing
yes I'm doing great and now you're joining my show BizKlass your master class
okay
could you tell us about how could I say just introduce yourself who is Chevy Beh
so I'm a Malaysian and
Sure.
I went to school in the US and UK then now and I run my business a startup in the digital healthcare place called BookDoc and I also am a sportsman I play polo for my country as a national polo player also
All
for
right.
the UK back then and the US yeah
all right so you're a Malaysian entrepreneur right
yes sir
and when we talk about BookDoc what is BookDoc could you share us
Yeah, so BookDoc, as the name suggests, it started as a booking doctor platform. So basically, to allow people to find doctors and book appointments, just like a Grab of Uber of healthcare. But over time now, we have morphed into a end-to-end digital healthcare. So from number one, finding doctors, booking online, to in 5 countries and 20 cities, so Malaysia, Singapore, Hong Kong, Thailand, Indonesia. And now we have another program, a wellness program. So basically, we hook up with wearable devices like Fitbit, Garmin, Apple Watches, including your smartphone. So smartphone like Samsung, Android phones, and you get rewards for staying active. And the third one, we have one more called telehealth. So you can talk to doctors for second opinion, sensitive topic. And also today, because of COVID, so people might not want to visit the clinic, but could talk to doctor online. And fourth, we have another one called health coaching. So we have a team of nutritionists, dietitians to help people improve their well-being. And the fifth is to digitize the whole employee benefit. So we work with companies to digitize HR, the medical claims, etc.
all right
Yeah.
why you interest in health tech or healthcare industry
Yeah, so when I was a banker, then after that I joined my family business in healthcare. So just so happened I was one of the EY young entrepreneurs back then. I met another friend. He's in the tech business. He started Groupon, and after that we came together and say, why not make healthcare more transparent, more scalable? And since I have the network and he have the know-how on technology, and that's how BookDoc came about because everyone keep asking me, hey, where's a good doctor to go, good price, etc. So why make me the only call center? Why not digitize it to make healthcare more transparent, right?
all right could you share us the experience how was the first year of BookDoc
So first year, I mean, we did quite a fair bit. Our job was signing up suppliers, right? So we sign up all the hospital and clinics in Malaysia and Hong Kong primarily. And after that, we also work on a few things to make the journey more convenient to user. So we also start with people like Grab, Uber. So if your car park issue, sick to drive, the car will come pick you up and bring you to the hospital or clinics. Yeah.
all right just like you said it is Grab or Uber for, how could I say, patients, right? To book or make an appointment with the doctor.
Yeah.
How many hospitals in your network?
So right now we got 40,000 healthcare professionals on our platform. So ranging from doctors, regular doctors, MO to specialists, to even like physiotherapy, TCM, allied health professional, etc.
So your platform need to connect with hospitals network or platform, right?
Yeah.
And how does it work?
So you just go in. It's like like I said, it's like a Grab of healthcare. You just basically go in and book doctor's appointment online.
All right. And when you said about the price of the doctor, because how could I say the mechanism and price structure in many how could I say hospitals are different, totally different, and how could you standardize the price?
Yeah, so it's not a standard price. So they just put whatever price, just like all the car, like a Uber, Grab, they have the premium, the basic car. So same thing, right? The same logic flows here.
All right. And
or you can see my
yes.
app.
Sure. Please show us.
I'm going to see where's the best way, camera wise. Can you see?
Yep. Please show us. Yes, I see it already.
So here, when we first started was a search and book. So if you click search book, you put dentist. So if I'm in Singapore or Malaysia, right? I just begin search based on my geolocation. I open. It will tell me all the doctors in my fingertips. So the doctor information, summary, education, credential, languages, services offer, operating hours, and the photo of the clinic. So at least you know how the clinic looks like before physically arriving, right? And you have 4 buttons below. You can call, so you can call the clinic directly. You want to get there, don't want to get there, you can use even like Grab. So if you use Grab before, you have to key in where you are to where you want to go. So you see automated integration from this here going to this clinic, all automated, right? Then to medical tourism, after you see a doctor, where it's good to stay, what to do, we work with TripAdvisor. It tells you all the nearest restaurant to the doctor and also all the tourist attraction nearest to the doctor, you see? Then on top of that, you can click a map view on the far right, hotel nearby. You click, red dot is the clinic, blue dot is the nearest hotel. So if you click on these 2 tabs, for example, so we have global partnership with also Agoda. So Agoda BookDoc, as you can tell on top, I don't know if you can see. So you can book the hotel online as well. So this thing is available in 5 countries and 20 cities. So if I put, say, for example, vaccination, right? So I put instead of there, I put, say, Singapore, right? So it's in Singapore, Hong Kong, Thailand, Indonesia. So if I put Singapore, 1 second. So all the doctors in Singapore show up. So you see the Singapore doctor.
All right.
You click the map view here. Then this is a Singapore map. So it's in 5 countries, right? So that's how we started. Then subsequently, as I mentioned, you want to promote healthy lifestyle, so you can hook up to all your wearable device, your Samsung, your Fitbit, your Google, etc. Then you sync up to your phone if you don't have one. It tells me how much I moved today. I moved 1,008. For the calendar month, I moved 7,909. Once I hit, I have my e-wallet. So we have 4,400 offline and online merchant in 12 countries. I can go and claim petrol, food, restaurant. So I have all my in there. I can claim this, then it's claimed, right? For example, I like this, fly float, I claim, then it's done, right? Subsequently, we have another one called Health Coach. So as people know, 10,000 steps is a global standard to walk to take care of health. But some people, after doing 10,000, still couldn't get the weight because they eat 20,000 worth of food. So we have a nutritionist and dietitian. They tell you what you should do, what you should not do, and you chat with them. And it's anonymous. So you are not shy to seek out for help, especially for the ladies, right? Then subsequently, we have a marketplace. It's an e-commerce like Lazada, Zalora. So basically, you go and buy pre-negotiated health screening, dental, gym, optical TCM, pharmacy, COVID test, etc. So all in there.
Wow.
Then subsequently, you have another one called events and news. So you can see all the running event or all the health info. You want to read medical news here. Then you can or listen to YouTube. Everything is in there. Then subsequently, teleconsult. So you speak to people, doctors. So general health. Then all the prices are listed. See, the prices are different. 33, 8
Oh,
bucks.
that's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah. Then you can chat with doctor what's your problem. And if you're a VIP or you're a public figure, you don't want people to know. Here he goes. You would like to chat anonymously, so people don't know who you are. You're not shy, but you can still seek out for help, right? Then another one, what we work with a lot is companies, right? So we have employee benefit. So you have all the medical, your balance, your entitlement, when is your last claim, how much you utilize, etc. So in a nutshell, this is what BookDoc do. Yeah.
Wow.
Got it?
Such a big platform, right? I see. How could I say that? Just it can make an appointment, marketplace right there, and it relates to logistic and also medical tourism, right? And telemedicine. Such a big system. And how many staff you have?
We are quite small. We're only about 40 over staff.
And what's about next plan for BookDoc?
To continue growing the ecosystem, number of hospital, clinics, etc. Then more corporate company, insurance company.
And could you share us because when sometimes I talk to some startups who do the health tech in Thailand, they say, oh, it's really difficult and it's quite tough for doing health tech in Thailand. And what's about in Malaysia?
It's very big. Yeah.
What is the challenge?
What is the challenge? So of course there are a lot of challenges. Number one, you're new, people don't know who you are, but that's not just limited to medical. Any businesses are the same, right? You're new, people don't trust you. You have to show a track record, right? So I guess that's number one. Then the number two is the fact that you work with healthcare, you're dealing with people's life. So you have to be careful. You cannot over promote when the things are not right. Some people, they just do it for the sake of doing it, but at the end of the day, they have to be responsible. Like if you have an e-commerce restaurant or selling clothes, if things don't work out, what's the big deal? You say I have the best pork, but you never sell pork, only sell chicken. There's no big problem. But here, medical, if something wrong happened, then we are a technology enabler. Then we will also be in trouble because we are dealing with people's life, right?
All right. And does your government fully support the health tech industry?
Yeah, of course. They were supportive, but now because of COVID, even more supportive.
All right. And what's about COVID-19 situation in Malaysia, and how could it impact or affect your business?
So the impact, obviously, we were quite good and we stopped a lot of things happening. So from the start, and so the COVID cases is actually not so high, and they may be infected, but the death rate as a percentage actually quite low. Number one, and number two, because it's not like a small country like Singapore, Hong Kong. Then you don't have space, then you get COVID, or they may have lost space like Philippines or Indonesia, but big population, then is an issue also, right? So you need both space and not so much people, then the thing will not spread. So we are quite lucky that these two are very favorable to us, number one. And for business, so going digital obviously helps, and we are in the digital healthcare space, then it also actually help our business even more currently as we speak, because people say health and education are the two most important part, right? But today, even education is postponed most of the countries to next year. But health people do not postpone next year. They say do it now, right?
All right. And we have maybe few minutes left. What's about your dream about BookDoc in maybe next 5 or 10 years?
My dream is to be the go-to platform, at least in Southeast Asia, for healthcare, right? So anything healthcare related, just use BookDoc. That is my ultimate dream for BookDoc.
All right. And anything you want to share to Thais?
right? For Thais, I guess if you haven't tried BookDoc, just download and use it. And yeah, if anyone got any suggestions or anything, we can work together. Feel free to reach out too.
And all right, and when I saw you, I saw you. How could I say? The you and the time that you joined polo, right? And how do you love polo? Why it's so attractive for you?
So two things, right? So I started polo because of my father. He does it out of obligation for business. So I'm the son. So because of that, I'm also sort of obligated as a young kid to join. But after that, I started training, started becoming good at it. So I actually enjoy because it's a good sport, right? Number one, because it involves a lot of teamwork. Because I don't know if you're aware, polo is the oldest team sport in the world. And it's not just another sporting event, another horse like equestrian, dressage, or racing. Those are solo, one filler. This is a team, so a team of four, right? So you need to coordinate not only with you and your teammate, but also you and the animal. So there are two moving parts, right? So I think that is very, very good to train up. Even organization skill, just like running a business, it's not about you or about your teammate. It's also other teammates. So it's like running a business too, right? In that sense, and you meet the most interesting people in the world globally. Like Winston Churchill say, polo is a passport to diplomacy, right?
Sure, and it's how could I say? I saw the pictures that you were in the field with Prince William or something like that.
Yeah.
And how was it? How was that moment?
That was good. We played with Harry, William, then also with these other guys in his private home, Sir Lord, the musician who started Phantom of Opera with Sarah Brightman.
And did you win the game?
Actually, yeah, we won this game in particular, yeah. But it's more like a friendly charity game, right?
All right. Okay. Thank you very much, Chevy. Thank you for joining my show, BizKlass Show Masterclass, and hopefully we could catch up or interview you once again next time, Chevy.
Okay, Ken. You take care.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Okay,
Goodbye.
take care. Bye-bye. Good luck.